Good day, this is the Professor, CBMD PhD, and today's Wednesday, February 15th, 2023. It is 5:48 and 8 seconds, a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and today's research, cell mechanisms. So let's do it here. As previously unknown, cell mechanism can help counter cancer and aging. Date February 13th, 2023. Source: University of Copenhagen. In a new study, researchers discovered an unknown mechanism of how cells remember their identity when they divide. The cell's so-called epigenetic memory. As time passes and we get older, many cells need to replenish themselves. They do by dividing into new cells, heart cells, skin cells, and so on. And when cells continue to divide and make new cells, they lose some of their information from their mother cell. In the end, they have lost so much of the original information that the structure of the genome deteriorates, which makes the new cells less good at their job. They may even do an unwarranted thing, such as divide too much and become cancer cells. Because cells lose important information over time, scientists want to understand how cells copy their information. If science did understand that, we would be able to make cells preserve themselves much better than we do now, and be able to slow down aging and perhaps even counteract cancer. As once we fully understand this mechanism, it can help counteract cancer and aging. It is part of the amazing complex network acting to maintain function of each cell in our body. If we disrupt this mechanism, we can make cells forget their identity, and this can help turning them into other cell types, which is useful in regenerating medicine. Now that we have discovered this new level of regulation, the next step is to understand it in detail and describe its full psychological role, because before targeting or changing any cellular process, we first need to understand molecularly how it works. Here, researchers are laying the first bricks on the road to modulate how cells copy the epigenetic landscape. Huge efforts are already being invested in epigenome editing, and epigenetic rejuvenation is an emerging hot topic, and the work will feed into these ongoing developments. In technical terms, the new mechanism the team discovered is called H2A-H2B mediated epigenetic memory. To understand what the mechanism does, imagine how a genome has a recipe book. The book describes all recipes for cell types, organs, and tissues. As described additionally, it is very important that each cell type use a correct combination of information. Important example: recipes, because if they accumulate too much wrong or incomplete information, the cells may lose its function and or become cancerous. As back to the recipe book, in this book there are colored bookmarks ensuring that each cell uses the before-mentioned correct combination of recipes to become the correct cell type. These bookmarks are an important part of the epigenome. When the cell divides, it is a challenge to introduce the bookmarks fast enough, which may erode the cell's identities and cause aging and cancer. As to meet this challenge, the cells use another type of bookmarks, post-it notes, that act as a fast-tracking system, keep bookmarks in place, and ensure the correct recipes are used. The researchers have identified the molecular basis for the post-it notes. Technically speaking, the identified mechanism helps maintain epigenetic cell memory during cell division. They have done it by showing that epigenetic information on histones H2A, H2B is locally and accurately transmitted during DNA replication, and, later on, helps to put correct information on histones H3 and H4. It is very important for the fields of epigenetics and chromosome replication to realize that we have several layers of memory signals that together allow cells to maintain their functionality across cell division. It emphasizes the fascinating complex network acting in each cell of our body to guide development and counteract cancer and aging. And this is the Professor, Professor of Microbiology, Bioinformatics, and Pathophysiology. This video was created for educational purposes only. Hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have an awesome day.